Hey guys, it's Kush and welcome to my All Something Familiar series. It's been a while since I've made a decent video, so pretty happy about that. Got some free time finally, so let's just get started right away. So starting off, we have the Vampire Bat Pouch. It is a level 31 something familiar with a combat level of 44. It has a control attack style, which means you get attack strength and defense XP in combat. It is also a light enhancer, which means when you're in a cave or something, you don't need a light source. This is a light source technically. But of course it'll run out soon because it only has a 33-minute timer, which means you don't have it for too long. Then it has a Vampire Touch Scroll, and that basically just deals a maximum of 120 damage. It also has a chance to heal you up to 20 life points, which is a win. Alright, so next we have the Honey Badger Pouch. It is a level 31 something familiar with a 45 combat level. It is obviously a non-combat familiar. Well, actually it's not. It has a strength attack style and a maximum hit of 50. Oh, hold on, let me change this. Alright, sorry about that. I had to change it to PvP mode because then you can actually see the combat level. So it's 45 combat, it has strength attack style in combat. It has a special ability of like attacking again without waiting. It just randomly happens, it'll hit and then randomly just attack again. And it has a scroll called Insane Ferocity scroll. And that basically has a chance of attacking twice in succession, and it also drains mage range and defense and boosts your attack and strength. So if you're just fighting and you activate the scroll, it'll just attack twice. Like it has a chance to attack twice like a dragon dagger. That's basically what it is. And it drains some of your stats. It drains the opponent's stats and raises your attack and strength. Alright, Beaver next. Beaver is a pretty interesting familiar. It's not a combat familiar, so he can't attack in combat. But it's still, yeah, he can attack in combat. It's a level 33 something familiar. And it has a max hit of 50, and now when I say that, it will not attack in combat, but when something attacks it, that's like the only time it will attack it, and when that happens, it's level 50 combat, and it randomly has a chance to spawn logs and planks, just regular to you, nothing more, nothing less. And it gives you a +2 invisible woodcutting boost, and it has a scroll called a multi-chop scroll, which basically, when you use it on the tree, it cuts logs from it. It cuts 0 to 3 logs, so if it's a higher level tree, it probably won't cut as many. It'll probably cut 0 every time because it's pretty rare you get a log from them. But yeah, it just cuts logs 0 to 3 every time. Alright, next we have Void Torture, Void Spinner, Void Shifter, and Void Ravager. These all are similar summoning familiars that you get the charms from the Void Outpost by spending your Void points, and you get the charm from them. That's the secondary ingredient. And then what this Void Torture does is it has a 34 something level, 40 combat, 46 combat actually. It has a max hit of 60 and a special ability called Strike. When you basically do that in combat, it will attack instantly to whatever you're attacking, but it'll drain your summoning points. So that's the negative of that. And these all summoning Void ones have the same scroll. I'll explain what that does at the end. Alright, next is a Void Spinner Pouch. This is similar to the Bunyip, which we will discuss in later episodes, but it's a level 34 something familiar with a combat level of 40. It has a max hit of 50, and it has defense attack style, so you'll get defense XP in combat. And it has a special ability like the Bunyip. It'll heal you 10 life points every 15 seconds. For people that don't have a Bunyip, this is a good substitute, but it's extremely expensive. It's like, I got it for 25k in the GE right now. So that may not be worth it. It might be better to just bring a Beast of Burden with food on it, but it's your choice. Then Void Shifter Pouch is a level 34 something familiar with a combat level of 46. It gives you attack XP in combat, and its special ability teleports you to the Void Knight's outpost if your HP falls below 10%, which is basically like a Ring of Life. So if you're just randomly fighting something with this thing summoned and your HP falls below 10% and you don't have a Ring of Life, this thing will activate and teleport you to the Void Knight's outpost. It's basically like the Ring of Life, but you just don't have to wear it. And last but not least, we have the Void Ravager Pouch. It is a level 34 something familiar with a combat level of 46. Its max hit is 60 and a strength attack style. It has special ability which gives you a +1 invisible mining boost, spawns ores, and acts like a spade. For some reason it acts like a spade, but I really don't know what it does, and it's probably not useful. It's probably just better to have a spade in your inventory. It will not help much with the spade thing. And let's see, these all familiars, the 4 ones I showed you, have a scroll called the Call to Arms scroll. What this thing basically does is teleports you to the Void Knight's outpost when you activate it. And let's just activate it right now, see if it works. Oh, that's a cool portal. Portal entrance, I like that. Right, so it just teleports you to the Void Knight's outpost right over here, like in the center. And we'll just show you really quickly. If you exchange, go to consumables, and these are the pouches or the charms you get. These are secondary ingredients, so they're not stackable. These are what you use to make those pouches. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you have a question for me, leave it in the comments. I did release a video earlier today. Yeah, 2 videos a day. And what that was basically like updating you guys, like you don't have to read it, but that's what I usually used to do, but I kind of skipped on it, but I think I'll start it back up if the news is interesting enough. So there's a link on the screen for you to click just to watch that video. You don't have to read the news, like that's just for the reason I do it. So I just basically summarize what the news was about and give you some patch note information, which are pretty interesting most of the time. And yeah, and one more thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-record a lot of videos. So like for that week that I wasn't uploading, I'm just gonna pre-record a bunch of videos. They'll be called emergency uploads. And what I'll do with them is basically when I don't have time to upload, I can't make a video, or for whatever reason I'm sick, I'm in like Japan or something. I don't know what I'm doing there, but I'll just upload them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time.